You're listening to Inspired Caring, episode number 94. Hello, welcome to Inspired Caring. I'm your host, Michelle Magner. If you are caring for an older family member, this is the podcast for you. Each week, I bring insight, tips, inspiration, and strategies to help you care for the people that you love without losing yourself along the way. Having cared for both of my grandmothers, I've helped manage everything from hospital stays, households full of belongings, to navigating senior living and end-of-life care. And I've worked in senior living as a result of that experience, serving my residents and their families as they've been on this journey too. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy this episode of Inspired Caring. Hello. Hope you are doing wonderful. I've been thinking a lot lately about being uncomfortable. That phrase, discomfort is the currency for success, runs through my head a lot. And I often share it with clients. Sometimes it actually kind of annoys me. Hang in here with me. This is going to get really good. I want to talk about it a little bit. So our brains are hardwired, obviously, to want to keep us safe, comfortable, have pleasure, eat all the ice cream. I believe there's different levels of discomfort, and some of it is not good for us or in our favor. So when this phrase comes to mind, discomfort is the currency for success, I'm thinking about little moments of discomfort, not years of ongoing discomfort. So having years of anxiety and stress, abuse and trauma, not good. Some of us generate discomfort by relentlessly punishing ourselves or others, and then feel horribly guilty and shame about it. The spinning thoughts that hold us captive but aren't serving us and that make us feel horrible, like I'm not good enough, not good. This is not the discomfort I am talking about. What I'm talking about is a moment of feeling uncomfortable for a longer term positive outcome or the delay of gratification. Someone changed their hours at work to better fit their family work schedule, and a client was ready to schedule an appointment and was hinting around an accommodation being made with the old work hours. And the person held strong and did not budge. It was horrifically uncomfortable. And the client eventually, like within a couple of minutes of horrible discomfort, replied, "It's okay, I'll figure it out." And there was an immediate sense of relief. If the schedule had been changed to accommodate the client, not only would that person have been annoyed in the moment, the weeks leading up to the next appointment would have just gained anger and resentment, gaining momentum. So it's just like those 2 minutes of being terribly uncomfortable were worth the whole following weeks of not being upset, uncomfortable, annoyed. And you're actually experiencing moments of discomfort throughout your day every single day. You're already doing this. This is not a new concept for you. It's being willing to step out of a hot shower into the cold air to dry off, or allowing the cold air to hit your face when you walk out of your house to go to the mailbox, or cold air trying to swallow you up as you get out of your car to pump gas or walk into a restaurant. I really do not like being cold. Those are all moments of discomfort. Temporarily suspending disbelief about what is possible to hold an uncomfortable space that it might work out. Sometimes it's easier to just remain in belief that something isn't good or isn't going to work out. Being willing to say, this isn't working anymore, or I'm unavailable. Let me get back to you on that. or I need 20 minutes to myself. All of those things are moments of discomfort. Walking in to the room late to a meeting, that can be pretty uncomfortable. Many of you are familiar feelings of doing that. What about making a colonoscopy appointment or another doctor's appointment? Discomfort of being on hold, right? Going to the actual appointment and doing it. There's discomfort there. What about when you're walking your dog and the neighbor is walking up the street towards you and you make eye contact and you wave and then you realize your dog is pooping? So very not comfortable. Oh my gosh, why is that so uncomfortable? It's so uncomfortable. What about the sensation of feeling hungry? I fast one time a week and I've trained my body to be okay with that discomfort. It's temporary. I literally have no idea how Jesus did it for 40 days. What about the discomfort? How about this? About pushing on your current belief system of who you believe you are and how you handle things to step into a new thought pattern or version of yourself. If you're participating on a hamster wheel of engagement with someone and it's the same old over and over and over again, what if you didn't respond in the way that you normally respond? How could you respond or react that would be different? That might even surprise yourself. How often do you feel like it's other people that are making you feel uncomfortable versus yourself? How much power do we give away to others, giving them the key to our comfort? I recently met with someone who's in a pretty affluent position in my city, and I literally had the thought, because we are at different levels of perceived power, I thought it is their responsibility to make me feel comfortable. Wow. Something I've been working on is being the biggest energy in the room, because the world needs my energy. It's a good energy. It's positive. It's bright light, just like yours. It's just like yours. How often is our energy snuffed by the one negative person in the room? I've been increasingly willing to have a moment of discomfort to hold space to be the biggest energy in the room. I've been doing breath work lately with Kimberly Faith Rayburn. She's teaching me that breath holds are working to heal my body and expand my mind, and that I can actually push through the discomfort longer than I realized. If you've ever trained for a race, you know that you are experiencing discomfort in a moment for a long-term success. Someone had an issue with a vendor in their business, and instead of engaging the way they always did, they asked for a meeting to review a few things. The meeting was uncomfortable, and the outcome of it was years of frustration were resolved, and things so far have been different since then. So you get to decide what is and isn't working for you. You get to decide if something is worth your valuable resources of time and energy. You get to decide how long someone or something is living rent-free in your brain. The conversation that the current living situation with your loved one and that it is unsustainable is worth having. The willingness for you to release the idea of a perfect outcome, understanding that you can handle whatever comes up as a result of that, is worth considering. You have actually been practicing for these moments of discomfort and preparing for them your whole life, with all of the little discomforts you experience every day. I think about us when we are learning to walk. And how many times did we fall and crash and burn? Obviously, that we don't even remember that, right? But it was like our instinct, our intuition. We knew that was our outcome, the goal we were going to walk. And we did it over and over and practiced over and over until we got it. We can be kind and have boundaries. We can be loving to others and ourselves. We can be uncomfortable and survive and then enjoy success from it. Discomfort is the currency for our success. It does not have to be a grand, huge, massive polar plunge gesture. You're already doing it every day. Give yourself credit for all the times that you have been and are willing to be uncomfortable for the greater success of something. I love you. You are doing a great job. Keep up the great work, and I will see you next week.